Hence, at Ulundi in northern KwaZulu-Natal, following the brutal killing of 31-year-old Lindani Tlutla last week. Tlutla allegedly died as a result of police action. He was allegedly taken by police clad in balaclavas and brutally assaulted. Tlutla later died in hospital. I want to bring in our reporter Vusi Khumalo, who's monitoring the situation for us there in Ulundi. Vusi, what are you seeing?
Good morning, Blaine, as well as to the viewers. Well, just a while ago, this area in my background was crawling with all units of police, including POP from Mpangeni, Ulundi, as well as other units, including the local SEPs, as well as traffic police here. They are here following the brutal killing of Mr. Lindani Tlutla, who allegedly died at the hands of police or as a result of police action last Thursday. If I can take through the listeners, what's happened is that according to the family of the deceased, police arrived in the middle of the night on Wednesday night, and then they stormed the homestead of Lindani Tlutla's girlfriend. That's where he was with his girlfriend on that particular night. Then took him up and then slapped him. They assaulted him, and then he was taken away, far away from here. And then that's where we are told that he was further assaulted, and police were demanding a firearm, upon which Mr. Tlutla was denying that he was in possession of the said firearm. Well, police did not end there. They also went further to Lindani Tlutla's neighbor, where they also demanded a firearm from Mr. Mandlenkosi Khanyile. Mandlenkosi Khanyile was also fingered by Mr. Tlutla as someone who in fact has a firearm, but Mr. Khanyile then told police that he does have a firearm, but that one is licensed. Police did see it and also returned, but they also beat him up. He was beaten to a pulp as well. He went to a local hospital, but later on Thursday morning, Mr. Lindani Tlutla, he was very, very weak. He then crawled to his home, whereby they saw that he was very, very weak and he was not able to walk. That's why he was crawling. He was also vomiting blood. He was then taken to a local clinic and then transferred later to a hospital, where he later died. But Blaine, I can tell you that just a moment ago, a number of police vehicles, about 40 of them, were here with about 50 warm bodies of police here. We are told that they were being dispersed to various potential hotspots around here, Ulundi. As we know that just last night, the anger was still brewing from the brutal incident that took place here. Said the community who say that they want justice on this matter of the killing of Mr. Tlutla. Let me ask our camera person, Mr. Natim Zimela, just to pan on my right so that you can see the extent of the damage that took place here. We're also seeing a piece of rubble that's on the ground, on the street here. And also police are still here, just a small number of them. And also the beans being uprooted from last night, because the community was saying that because there was a meeting that was seeking to have a solution and also a feedback from the police and authorities to the community, because they are very, very angry. But the mother of the deceased, Mr. Lindani Tlutla, came to the community meeting and said that she has just got a post-mortem result from the hospital to say that in fact Mr. Lindani Tlutla died as a result of being sick. So that's also worked up, a number of community members. There was a confusion, and that meeting was also disrupted because the community saying they cannot take that as a fact, because they knew that Lindani was beaten up by police and later dying at a local hospital plane.
Vusi, just before I let you go, is IPID investigating this matter?
Yes, Blaine, we can confirm that we interviewed Ndilega Kola from the national spokesperson of IPID, saying that because the allegation was that Mr. Lindani Dludla died as a result of police action, so they are taking up the matter so that they'll have a proper investigation. But according to her, they haven't had the results of the postmortem, so at the moment we are not too sure really. We did speak to her yesterday. We haven't checked this morning whether the postmortem results have been announced as yet. But yes, the investigation is being taken up by the IPT on this matter.
All right, Mr. Kumalo, live for us in Ulundi, KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much indeed, sir, for your reporting. I want to take you